Okie dokie then, let's see it. It's Friday night, everybody. Good evening. David McMinamy, Jamie, Mario Man, Jake B, Joe Viviani, Punisher, Side Grey, Big Cat the Saviour, Kim A, Punisher. Oh, you parred 7 twice. Help. Definitely Punisher. What equipment are you using? Because if you got Thor's 6 plus, I got one way. I believe that way is also possible with a Power 4 ball and a QB. If, however, you want a really nice QB or rock shot, check out the Moist Rainbow Expert Guides. The Kim A preferred method is gold. Gold, I tell you. Tab, it's great to see you. Sean DeYoung, what do we have here? Kim A's all over that like a cheap suit, I tell you. Good work. Top modding. Sean DeYoung, great to see you. Cat in Barley, yes please. We always like a bit of cat in barley. How's paradise today for you, my love? And how's your Friday night treated you? Because I imagine it's getting on for the small hours now. Heading to the witching hour, definitely. Sean Isbell, Arthur's Miniques, fantastic to see you. Phil Grant. Bill Grant, good to see you. New name on my eyes, I believe. Thank you very much for being here. Scott Roble, great to see you. QB, then you want to be setting up at the min line with a power 3 ball, 1.5 backspin, 4 left spin, min -10 adjustment. You're not going to see that on this stream. However, you can review 2 great rights yesterday from my Niels account where I did get a 25 under. Look who we got. Good morning, Liz O'Clair. Emily Starchild, thank you so much for being here. And that is everyone. So we're going to just get in, we're going to see it, we're going to get on it straight away and see what can be done. And we're going to start off here with... I'll tell you what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start off here with this bag and maybe have a look at a different way. Do the same approach but a slightly different way and have a Kingmaker and look at a rough bump with a Hornet. Maybe see what's occurring, but that's what the plan is going to be. Cloudy and snow for Liz. Just wet and cold here. Flip, great to see you. Scott Moore, yes please. Scott, we have some admin to sort out. Have you sent me what I need to receive in order to get your financials paid over? You're the last person to receive the giftings, the giveaway giftings, and I don't like having one outstanding, even though there's a bit more admin to do. It will be done and it needs to be done. So if that's in my court, then it will be done. If I'm waiting for your address still, please zap it over and it will be resolved straight away. Excellent, Pete. Thank you for that. Great to see you. Hopefully you've had a good weekend. Looking forward to the weekend as well. And here we go. Dougie on the big screen. No biggie. No biggie. Lord Rollo, great to see ya. Don't have an FB, only Gmail. Well, have you emailed me? Have you emailed me your address? Because I have email as well. ianballinger@hotmail.com, ianballinger@gmail.com, either of those. I will receive your address via either of those ways. Ken O'Reilly, 1 expert played, 2 to go. Taking a break, watching me, fabulous. How did the first one go? Please tell us how you got on. Everyone else as well. We're over halfway through the opening round time allowance, so surely some of you have now completed. Liz or someone, one of my mods, please take down Scott's email address. Yeah. So Scott, I need to get your actual postal address, and one of my American mods will receive money from me, buy a card, and send it to your house. Not having PayPal, not having Facebook does not exclude you from anything here. It just means we got some stuff to work out. Right, now, we're normally there for a Titan, so I'm going to go here because we've got less wind. So just come out, yeah, just come out a little smidgen. Give it the maxi full beans, throw the whole kitchen sink at it, and hopefully not hit the sand or the rough or anything else. Ooh, hello! Didn't expect to go through the garden. That's right, you meant to take some of the curl off. Or not. Or not. Alright, well that's actually coming much straighter. Just bounced straight over the garden. Captain Rational got a 21 in expert and a 27 in pro. Congratulations on those scores. Jay Robinson, 2 minus 22 in expert and a 26 in pro. Some good numbers being put up in pro on this very, very difficult course. So well done, all of you. Currently sitting in 8th with the 23rd, but only an EM6 and a QB9 and a Sniper 9. What a fantastic effort that is. Takeshi, my boy. Yes, please. Thank you for being here, buddy. Great to see you as always. As I say, I've already got a 25 under with the babiest of baby accounts that I own, and it wouldn't surprise me if that is the only one that gets that score, because that's how it goes sometimes. Big clubs doesn't help in some scenarios, which is annoying. And Tony Bauman with a 28 in experts. What a fantastic number that is. What an absolutely fantastic number that is. Right, I'm going to play this without any elevation. And... oh, I'm going to play it down here as well, because I've got no need to fear the... Ooh. So we want it up here where it's a little bit more consistent. And I'm going to go... maybe just over 7. Just over 7. I'd rather miss giving it too much than not enough. So we'll see where this leaves us. Would have looked okay. Majestic, great to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here. Tony is a beast. Look at that, 28 under. Now, I hit a 14 under on Niels, but to do it a second time, wow. Like, I hit 3, 4 and 9 on the front and nothing on the back. So to get six drops over your 18 here is a phenomenal effort. I honestly think we're going to see 28s winning golds. We're not going to play any shootouts, so anyone who is expecting them, don't. Curtail your expectations. Fruit squirrels, yes please. Who else? Come on, surely there's something can be done. Now I was going to say, if we... Oh! I've fooled him. He's done what I've done. Wait for movement, and if you get movement, you quit. I wasn't trying to entice him into anything there. Genuinely, I was having a look to see if I could show Punisher the other shot setup. Then I realised it was a tailwind and it wasn't starting. And then by the time I could do anything about it, he'd gone. Now, as we know, we have multiple approaches here. Multiple approaches. The Andrew Hagen no moving target is very viable. However, I'm going to be going to the blue ring to the edge of the rough, and depending on the spin, somewhere around 2 backspin and all the right spin, or a bit less depending on the wind. Michael, welcome. 2 29s and a 28. 2 29s is insane. That is phenomenal shooting. Dylan, great to see you. My boy Bertrand, welcome. Thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you, Scott. That will be resolved. Do not think for 1 second it will not be resolved. I be no man's debtor, I tell you. So I owe you 20 quid. I'm gonna pay, or via one of my mods, I'll be paying them the cash monies, and they will be sending you via the slow post a card. Which did you say, a Google card? I believe you said a Google card. Right, here I'm going to be playing 1-to-1 minus 0.9, which is the adjustment for a minimum power 3 QB. So, don't be worried about what's the min, what's the blah blah blah, when there's a nice easy way to remember it. In this case, 1-to-1 minus 0.9. Alright, alright, alright. Wolfgang's here. Here he is, Wolfgang Spall. Great to see ya. I'll tell you what, right? Friday night is the one, isn't it? Friday night's the one. So just a smidgen less than 2 backspin, right? Blue up to the Ujma Bang, and then we adjust here 7.7 rings. Feel like that's a nice straight angle as well. 7-7. Seven, and perfect ball, and how's your luck? We got a perfect. How's your luck? I think he's going to miss right again. Very often too deep here, and again too far up the hill. Too far up the hill. Oh, when I knock a little bit of backspin off for a higher wind, I go too far up the hill. I need to just bank on 2 backspin, and maybe even with a bigger wind, just stay a little bit more right. Yeah, I've dropped this once. Once you drop it, you're expecting to drop it all the time. Tell me I'm wrong. Once you get that drop, it's like, yes, I know what to do now, and then it doesn't drop again. You don't know what to do now. It's lies. Daniel MacArthur, world #1 by many measures, and my brother. Just, you know, sometimes you see a name in the chat, it warms your cockles. Simple as. D-Mac, he does it for me. He does it for me. Whether he responds or not, I'll happily talk to an empty D-Mac wall all day long. Alright, so we move on, trying desperately to avoid the birdie start. And I'm going to be fully invested in the Jamie Blanco QB sniper. It's QB sniper for the first 3 holes for me. DMAC get those nails clipped. I believe that's a pre-weekend round tradition. Maybe I've misunderstood that. He can't clip his nails before every time he uses his phone. Surely that would be OCD off the charts. We don't want to encourage that. I think it's a weekly tradition. Michael Manson, yes please. Yeah, Google Play. Okay, so hopefully one of the mods took that address down, that email address down, and I can then, oh sugar, correspond with you in order to make sure you get all your business. Get this resolved, and then we can move forward to future giveaways with a clean slate. Oh my gosh. Future giveaways, my mods absolutely hide in fear at the thought of future giveaways. That crazy stream. Good fun, good times. So a little great right there. It doesn't actually matter. You don't need to be up to the end. We're just going to be tapping a minimum sniper up here with 0 elevation. It didn't need a clap. And we're not going to play QB sniper because I didn't play QB sniper. But on 1. I mean, I didn't play QB sniper on 1. I'm getting confused. Because I've got an APOC 5 on this account. So why would I use a QB there? Who have we got? Terry Martin, you got a 22 in expert. Very tough tournament this time, absolutely. 22 is going to be the par score, and I imagine that puts you comfortably in the mid-table, whereas you'd usually be fearing for your life with such a score. Here it's going to be perfectly acceptable. Oh yes, look, we've got Jens speaking to Wolfgang here in the mother tongue. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Oh, no. Get out. No. But you know what? He's going to be able to put himself into a position where he can use a wood club to get to the green. So that's not a problem. That is not a problem at all. 7-2. I need to know what this is looking like. 5-8, so about 1.5 difference. So you see there's a little shelf right here at the end of the ball guide line. That's where we want to be, on that shelf. Whereas normally you don't want to get left on the shelf. This time we do. See what I did there? Sounds like Kimmy's attending to some logistics. There we go, up there on the shelf. Little shelf. Now, yesterday, interesting thing was, dropped the eagle on the front, in front of no one, because the screen had disappeared. Quietly confident moving into the back nine, missed the rough, ended up on the other side of the green in the rough, and had to do a funky little Nirvana save. Tough times. Tough times. So, here we need to make sure that we're not missing the rough. So I'm going to start a bit further left with a bit more right spin, if required, which I don't know if it is required, and it will be the wind that determines said requirement. So I'm nicely in there at 80%. And when you keep landing in the same spot, you know exactly what you need to do. 7-9. So this is a bit of a bigger wind again, but I'm going to go with a bit more backspin then. A bit more right spin. We want to make sure we're not missing the Ujma. The last thing we want to do is miss the Ujma. Right, let's see if we can warm some cockles here. 7-7. With a perfect. Desperately trying not to overpull. Haven't overpulled. Missing on the right. Okay. Okay. Not too shabby. Ish, great to see you. Yeah, it's a treat to watch the DMAC in bed. It is an absolute treat. Clipping tomorrow ahead of the weekend round. You see exactly what I thought. Come on, Just Me, drop it. Terry Martin, the third is tough. Yes, I've only got the eagle here one time, and it was yesterday on the front nine when the screen had disappeared. So still no one's actually seen me drop it live. I did, out of courtesy, drop a replay, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Yo, Pisces Ali, great to see ya. And look who it is. It's What Up Morte! Great to see you earlier hanging out on Tony Richardson's stream. If anyone doesn't know, get in! Oh, nice shot. If anyone doesn't know Tony Richardson, absolute legend of this channel. He's the man in charge, right? He's the man in charge. He's the go-to guy. He's the right-hand man, right? Legend. He's got 5 accounts to play today. Luckily, I caught him after just at the end of the second one, start of the third one. Good times there. And that's where we were hanging out at lunchtime. So good to see you in here, Morte. 23 in expert. Sorry, 23 in expert, 23 in pro, 24 in rookie. Good numbers, Mr. McMinamy. Great shooting. And hopefully a couple more to drop over the weekend as well. Jason McBride, 6th hole, your opponent plays his second shot and left watching his ball by the hole because the game crashed, and although you had full connection, oh dear me. We don't worry if you are thinking you need to get your tinfoil hats out, right? We're not going to have any of this rigged nonsense in here. Sometimes unfortunate things happen, and sometimes they happen to anyone. But we're not going to get into any rigged business here. So you can take your tinfoil hats off if you had automatically put them on when you read that. JB with the 22nd under sitting in third. well, Jens, you know, this is the beauty. The beauty is how wonderfully international this fantastic stream and channel and game is. Right, okay. I like 7 topspin. That's not a soundbite. That's specifically for this hole. And most other people are playing it with 6 if available, but to each their own. Or you could say, now as queer as folk. But we all play the game our own way. I like it further down there. I want to have that no spin thorn. A no spin thorn. What was the news of the day? I just managed to catch a little bit of Tommy's stream introducing the boost to the clubs. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how good that maxed out Falcon is going to be? Oh wow. When... You know when your missus is getting ready and they just flitting in and out of the room in states of various undress. It's nice, isn't it? That's what it's nice. It's nice because I like to see that. Right, so 8.5, just a smidgen less than 5.6. I like it down here in the dip at 0 yards. So here, basically, as long as that ball guide goes through past the tree, this is where I like it. Now if we can move over here, we can't. So we're up to where I want to be, basically. And I'm going to give this as much curl as it can have. Yeah, let's go 6.5 instead. Whoa there! Shall we take the shots instead of just marvelling at how much spin we have? And then, like I say, curl. Plenty curl. Great left has been okay, but I would never bank on a great left being anything other than terrible. And it's okay. It is okay. Where are we at? Give me a number. It's okay. I would prefer an extra few inches. Or yards. An extra few yards. But we got a number here, and this is okay. So I'm going to go with a 0. It's definitely not going to be all of this club. Maybe about 80 odd, 85%. We shall see how we look and adjust accordingly. Phil, good to see you. Thank you for being here. But Jason, going back to your point, you know, it's only the opening round and nothing is won here. So best of luck in sorting that out for the weekend, and hopefully better luck as well, because it is bad luck when those things happen, though I don't believe it's rigged. I do believe, you know, we end up with our fair share of bad luck. But I believe everyone has that. Rather than the thought of it being rigged would almost suggest that you've been singled out for some kind of malfeasance. I honestly don't think Playdemic care who win the tournaments. All right. 8.6. I'm going to go most of this. And I'm going to go to the right edge, which is as per the advice received. And I'm going to go most of that number, so 4.7ish. You talking to me, Coach? Talking to yourself. Perfect. How's your luck? Be good to me. Nah. I feel that's unlucky. I feel that is unlucky. Oh, gosh. Gosh, that is unlucky. So, Tom's in the house. Welcome in, Skydive. Good to see you. Tony Richardson. Driving and listening. Well, make sure you're not typing and driving and listening, because that would be bad. We have Miss Wheels. Yes, please. Yes, please. Welcome in, Alex. Great to see you. Proves that you need to offload 2 baby accounts and play 3 experts ASAP. If anyone doesn't know Board PC Guy, then you need to make sure that you do, because has one of the finest Golf Flash channels around, and he's a wonderful, wonderful guy. So get on board and check him out. Tom, how are you finding it? How are you getting on with your master rounds? Do you play any expert? or is it just master, master, master? If anyone doesn't know, Skydive is one of the players in the upper echelons, winning himself C100s for the Spartans, giving them away no less, so charitable is he. But top player. And this is the thing, you know, sometimes we're hanging out with people all the time. You know, a lot of very, very, very good players that are hanging out in the streams, and some of the people that are hanging out with them have no idea that they're hanging out with some of the best players in the game. But that's how it goes. Yes, Kat, you tell him. You tell him. I'm a bit disappointed with this start. I was hoping for a couple of drops by now, and I've got nothing. Nothing at all. Yes, David, you knows it. Yes, Kat, you little minx. What are you talking about? All right. Now, can we show Punisher something here? Because if we can, we will. We can't with a tailwind. It needs to be a slight headwind, or at least a straight side wind, in order to be able to adjust properly. So, if we can punish it, we will. If you're even still here. There's a funnel! There's a funnel! What do we have linked here? Cat in Barley, check out the Moist Rainbow expert guides. Yes, please. Again, you know, been working with Kim A, been working with Daniel MacArthur, been working with Alexander Fenzel. Names you're familiar with, names you respect, that have put together these incredible guides for the people. Have we got anything up here? Does we got anything? We does got things. All right, so I'm gonna try it with a. I hate this hole. I really dislike this hole. There's a funnel on 4. Yeah. To the right hand side, you mean? To the right hand side. Shoot it down. I know that because I almost dropped a great right because it just shot up that hill and then came down very nicely indeed. Wouldn't you think I might be ready? Not if you've been here before, but I'm going to try the Bushwhackers method here. I'm going to try the Bushwhackers method, which will include nearly 4 back. I don't like that side spin. Nearly 4 back, and there we go. 15%. 8-6 then. Oh dear, I think that was a slight under adjustment. They let me hit a perfect, so it's surely not going in. Missing right again. So we miss right again. That's how it goes. Yes, we do love listening to Tony, and he's been so busy with work that unfortunately he's not been able to stream as often as he would like. But Mitsu, long time no see, my brother. Great to have you in here. If anyone doesn't know Mitsu, he's another beast, a fantastic Tour 11 player. Had the pleasure of being in his groups in the last tournament's weekend round. How are you finding this week, Mitsu? Takeshi, enjoy your Cobra and curry. I hope it's a nice hot one. Get a loo roll in the freezer for when you get home. That's my top tip for yo. Wayne Clark, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Let's make Wayne Clark welcome in the chat, everyone. Get in. Oh, robbery. Streamer of the week, Kyle James Murray. Top moderating, David McMenemy. Now, I did have the pleasant surprise. Oh. That was also a pleasant surprise that I was just caught my vista. But I did have the pleasant surprise to see that whereas Kyle was unsure about if he was going to be able to stream, he has. So you can click on that link and see his 24 under from this evening, not only an hour ago, I would suggest. Including heartbreak on 18, literally leaving it hanging over the cup. So check him out. Wonderful content. One of the reasons I even started up this game in the first place. You know, if I look back at the people involved, I was definitely inspired by the by the huge streamers of the day, like Tommy and Zach, and back along we had Cam was streaming a lot more, and there was more. It was different. Juan, of course, but like just starting up and coming out of the Brotherhood as well, where I spent the first 6 seasons with all my accounts. And we had GC Addict TV and Kyle as well. Both of them started streaming, and I was thinking, hang on a minute, I could be doing a bit. Look who it is! Look who it is! It's Lady Kimmy, everyone. She's actually being seen in the background.
You see my clip?
She said clip. I don't know what that means, Gudge. Right. Let's smash one down and get a drop, for goodness sake. It's Alba time. It's Alba time, I told you. Right, it's going to be all the top spin and a right spin and a nice big hook. Ken says the tourney might be won here. You can see tie breaks being crucial. I had the same thought earlier, Ken. Do not be thinking your tie break means nothing here like it very often does. And when I say your tie break means nothing, of course, in the midfield, if you're in positions 15 to 70, your tiebreaker is always important. But at the very, very, very top, your tiebreaker is very rarely important. But here, there will be masses and masses and masses of people with the same scores, which means that your tiebreak is vitally, vitally important. So please focus on these opening rounds, because it is very important. Alex Spurlock, great to see you. All right, see you soon, Jens. You're probably back already. Man, this chat. You see, I thought I was going up with the chat, and alas, I haven't been. Master so far, 26 was felt like a 30. That is totally how this tournament goes. Right, we don't need that. What we need is that. We need that. That's all we need. We're going with... We're going to just come out a tiny little bit more to the right because this is a stronger wind. So just a little smidgen out to the right there, just making sure that I hadn't about to be stiffed. Felt like I got most of that. Absolutely, cats, absolutely. And what kind of angle is that? It looks like a good one. It is going to be a fairly straight thorn. Not as far down as I'd like to be, obviously, because this is a APOC 5, but still. There's a chance. There's a chance. So, 26 under feels like a 30. Do you feel like that in Expert? Do you feel like that in Pro? Do you feel like that in Rookie? And how do you feel about that? Because I find where you end up with... if you find yourself in Christian's position here, I would probably end up taking the wedge in this position. But... see, that's going long, and has he left himself the rings to adjust down into? It's going to require a lot of back... oh, no, he hasn't adjusted at all. Adjust, Christian! So... Wheels versus D-Mac. Yes, we need to see that again. We definitely need to see D-Mac schooled on Tour 11 by Wheels once again. Get in the hole. Yes! Yes. No, Morte. There's no hating on anything. Still playing 23 with pars. D-Mac got a par. My gosh. Wow. Wow. Oh, it's most of it, isn't it? It is definitely most of it. 7-4 and most of it. Oh, it's going to need loads of spin. I've not found myself this short before. All right. That was a shame. That was a shame. Orlando Aliega, fantastic to see you. Thank you for being here. Well, we need some booms because at the moment the dreaded 5 birdie eagle start is as wretched as you could contemplate. I'm sure it's not as wretched as most people are looking at, but still, in line with expectations, it is not good enough. I'm tempted to play the QB here. I know I've dropped it with the... Let's do the Thors on the front and the QB on the back. How's about that? How's about that? That's what we're doing. I've just decided. Oh, Punisher, I thought you were struggling with your hole 7 on expert. Or am I getting it all wrong? I'm so sorry if I've got it all wrong. 8-8. So I'm going to go a little bit less than that number. I'll just go maybe 6. Maybe a little bit less than that as well. So 7 and all. Seven and all, landing on the green. 7 and all. And I'm going to go just a smidgen under 6. The time seems to be going really fast. And am I going to land on the green? Perfect ball. What does it mean, though? No, it means you're going to land there. It's miles away from where I want to be landing. That's the end of that. That is the end of that shot. I've tried with the 12:01. I've tried with 11:59. Skydive, great to see you in here, buddy. Have a fantastic Friday night and enjoy your weekend. Hopefully see you for some more of this rubbish. Yes, Scott Boyd. I appreciate that, buddy. I hope it becomes world class because after 7 holes, all we can say is it's pretty ropey. Yes, Terry. Did you watch Tony earlier? Fantastic. Right, we're nearly going to get to the bottom of the chat in a minute. Everyone's welcoming in Wayne. And Lady Kim gets hellos in the chat. Oh, Gorge. There you go. I don't know if you heard that, but she's there. She's there. Back with cookie and hot coffee. Cookies, plural. Get in the hole. Oh, with a Thor's 4. With a Thor's 4. Did anyone watch what he did? Because goodness me, that was impressive. With a Thor's 4. Well played, Parv. Shall we go and watch what Parv did, or shall we just crack on like we don't care? I think we should crack on like we don't care, because we don't really care. So, here, we could be enterprising and try and get through to the last bit, or we can just play safe and just go for the regular sniper bounce up. Robito, yes please, and T Nick as well, great to see you. Jay Rando, thank you very much for being here, buddy. Alright, what we got? Neilio, yes. Oh, everybody's here. I love the Friday night stream, and let me tell you, this is part one of 2, because I'm going to be dropping Kim to town. She's on it. Oh, we get Answer Ali again. First hole we played Answer. I'm going to be dropping Kim into town and then coming back and finishing off whatever is required. So that's the plan. We got Boomer in the house. Yes, please. We get Boomer. We get Boomer. And that's a treat for anyone. How's the cheesy poofs, my brother? How are the cheesy poofs? Yes, Cat. There we go. Booms for our man. Big Arnie in the house. Ringers as well. Oh, I love the Friday night stream. Thank you all so much for being here. Every one of you silent assassins and secret lovers in the chat. I appreciate you. Ringers is streaming. What is this news? Please, if you can, click on Ringer's name, click go to channel, it'll launch you a new window, you click subscribe. I'm his 62nd subscriber. I'm going to hit the bell on. I suggest you do the same. I'm going to be checking out that content at the earliest possible opportunity, and thank you very much indeed for letting me know. And if anyone else is thinking about streaming this wonderful game and is not on the list of streamers that is already there, I feel like I should be more enterprising here and go with a maxi. I feel like a maxi should be, and then if we don't get it, we get a par. That's what I feel like it should be. Because it's the opening round, and if I don't want to die wondering here, if it is possible to get a better score, I want it. So I'm going to go with it. No, that's going to be the sand. This will be the sand. Oh no, it'll be the Malibu. Oh, don't change your mind on the fly. Don't change your mind on the fly. So now I've got to tap it down here for a Endbringer. That was silly. That was silly. But I do want to try and get through the neck of this thing with an APOC 5, and I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be possible. Maybe I should look at the hook. You're playing Jesse on your alt. Get on, Alex. Get and tell us how you get on there. We want updates on that. Definitely. Subscribe to Ringers. Who else has subscribed to Ringers? Who else has heard that brand new information about Ringers streaming and thought, I want to watch Ringers stream? And they've already clicked go to channel and subscribe. Kaza, did you hear the news? Ringers is streaming. Morris, great to see you. Did you hear the news? Ringers is streaming. There we go. D-Max on board. World number 1 by many measures. He's going to be watching Ringers stream. Yes. Tony Richardson, did you hear the news? Ringers is streaming. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, Tony. Not in front of the people. Right. Oh, it's going to be Malibu 7 time. For goodness sake. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I want to be enterprising, but alas, not at the sake of a decent round. Not at the expense of a decent round, and now this is probably going to end up being a 10 under front. It's going to be a 10 under front. Oh my gosh. Yes, Kimay. Thank you very much for that. Big G. Big G. You know it, and great to see you. Please, everybody, get on board with that. I can't even tell you how nice it is to be on board with a streamer at the very start of their journey. Very recently, I've been watching Dustin Davis, and I've been watching Jerry McClurg. People that are like brand new to the streaming game. They're having a fantastic time, and they're very well supported by a bunch of fantastic people. And it's wonderful to see. This is just as ugly as it gets. I'm going to have to go with a backspin. I'm going to go with a backspin, which I hate. Which I hate. 8-6. I'm going to go 4.5 rings. I'm not offset anywhere near enough here. I've done everything wrong. Basically, everything that is wrong, I've done it. Great left. Ugh. Despite everything being wrong, a perfect would have looked pretty nice there. Skysyn's great to see ya. We're heading for a front 9 of a 10 under. What a wretched pile of poo that is. David Gold Clash, great to see ya. Jerry McClurg, here we go. Terrible. So 9 under, 9 rather, 9. And I say we're heading for a 10 under. We're heading for a 10 under if we can drop this. And there's no guarantee of that either. So Let's see what can be done. We get Answer again. He's been good. Torbjorn, yes, please. If anyone doesn't know Torbjorn as well, another fantastic new streamer. And again, and we got another. No, not another Nelio, but a Fide Il Nello. Apologies for totally butchering your name there. Great to see ya. Thank you very much for finding your way over here. Welcome, Fide, in the chat, everybody. Gary Hampton, great to see you, buddy. Yeah, good luck anyway. Look, it's one hole. It's one hole. And if at the end of it I end up with a 23, which is a very real possibility, I say a 23, I mean a 21, of course, then it should still qualify. Not that I'm expecting that. I will expect some drops at some point. Also mindful of the time here. Kimmy will be leaving us soon, and when I say Kimmy, I will be taking her. So whatever's left of this round will be finished up at the start of part 2 of the Experts Evening Entertainment on this channel. And following on from that will be... Oh, I got a 14 under in qualifying on this account. I'm just thinking about tiebreakers, and I'm ruining the good tiebreaker I have on this account, which is so annoying. So annoying. Oh, that smells nice, lover. Yeah. Don't you love the smell of your woman or your man? Alright, so we're going 5-3? 5-3. Or just a smidgen over 5. We're going to be back up to max whatever happens here. There we are. So we're going to have a little bit of beans, little tiny bit of beans, and that much coal. That much coal. And a perfect ball. And hopefully that's going to be setting us up a sniper with a minus 10% at min. That's a nice landing spot. Oh, hasn't quite got, not a min, sorry, a mid. And it will be slightly over that. So straight away now I'm going to be putting that in as a 65. Just because I know it's different. He can have a get in the hole as well. He can have a get in the hole. Let's finish this on parity and drop this Alba. That would be a little booty. That would be a little booty. So I'm going to catch up on the chat that I have missed so much of. Oh, Lila's there as well, Jerry's beautiful little granddaughter. What an absolute little sweetheart. We do love seeing Lila as well. So I hope you're well, Lila, and I hope you're having a nice time watching this with pups. I hope you enjoy your entire weekend. Mwah! Little booty. Yo, Scott Douglas, great to see you. Yeah, they just made more clubs good. It's weird, isn't it? So we might have a total re-evaluation of what we consider good clubs to be. Todd, my boy, welcome in Ace, everybody. He's pushing the caps. He's pushing the caps to the max because he knows Nightbot will be... At some point, there'll be a limit to what can and cannot be posted. So I'm going to play with the DMAC 4 and 1 method here, with ball going through to the hole. And then we're going to be going this 7-3. Like that. I'm just going to go a bit more because I don't think it's enough. And if I miss on the left, that's fine. Got a wee beastie flying around my face. Short and still under adjusted. So basically, if we get into that scenario, and I need to investigate what my pull angle was there as well, but more than maybe 75% club. 75% club. So where are we at? Where are we at? I'm really keen to get to the bottom of the chat because I was there at one point and then I'll let it go away. Phil, great to see you. Thank you for being here. I think the nerfing would have been an interesting addition because the way I understand it from previous games, from other games, from what I've heard, because I don't play other games, is that the regular nerfing and boosting keeps the game fresh. Whereas, you know, once you've got your APOC 7, then that's it. Tour 12, you're not looking at anything else. and that's a shame. So, having never worked in that system, then it's hard for me to gauge an opinion. But basically, people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a lawsuit and get my money back and all this bollocks," and it's like, oh gosh. That's all I'm saying about that. Talk of lawsuits, man, you're not having a nice time if there's talk of lawsuits. Phil, I am absolutely wonderful if that's at me. So what should we do? I'll tell you what, we're going to QB sniper. We're going to QB sniper the first 3 holes. Wait there a second. Have we got a pin chest? I hate getting to the end of my weekend, my opening round, and I haven't opened my pin chest. I even got a chest. It wasn't won, it was given. It was given on the first game with answer. But I'll take it. Yo, Lemon Gacha Sour. Hi. Great to see you, bud. So, a wretched front. Literally 4 shots back on where I was on my baby account yesterday with this decent bag I have here. It's very disappointing. Neilio, if that was aimed at me as well, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. And it's not all the top, is it? It's 3.8. 3.8 top and left spin. 3.8 top and left spin. Get it down there in the corner. So we're going to adjust here 1 to 1, which is 7.7. And then we're going to push forward 6 rings. And if we haven't got 6 rings, and that will be notified to us here as we try and push forward 6, if we're empowered by the end of it, which we're not, then we'd need to use some OP, but we don't. And that's how that works, in case you were wondering. So, thank you, Punisher. If you can stomach this, right, then you're clearly having a nice time. Because otherwise, why would you be here? No one's pointing a gun. So please help a brother out and hit those thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Mishak, it's fantastic to see you all the way from Nairobi, Kenya. Absolutely wonderful. That is fantastic that Golf Clash is being streamed in Kenya as well. All the continents covered. And what's Boomer saying? Oh, absolutely, Boomer. That is one of the most frustrating parts of the game. You select your club, you select your ball, you know it's a new pack, and you know you're going to have to do it again as soon as you get in the game. You know you're going to have to select it again because you're taking out a new pack. Why? It's so annoying. They've added it in as well. They've chosen to do it as some kind of feature, and it's utterly wretched. It means nothing to anyone. I didn't look at my adjustment there, and that's all wrong as well. 9 is a big wind. Big Kingmaker wind here. I'm going to go at 75. No, a bit less. I'm going to go 8-2. 8-2 here. So 1 and the left required. And what did we say? 7, 8, 8-2. 8-2 is what we said. Come on then. Perfect ball. 1 time. Do you get shots where you can't hit a perfect? I am yet to hit a perfect on that shot. Tony said the same thing. Horrible. I'm wondering how much of this is down to being plugged in. Not being able to hit a perfect ball, I mean, not the score. Do not think I'm blaming the score on being plugged in. I am not. Here we go, look. Here we go. This is a lovely, lovely line. Except for the fact he is really close to the edge of that rough. So if you are going this way, please don't under-adjust. You'll find yourself where I was on 3, on the other side of the green. Yes, Niraj, thank you so much for being here, buddy. All 3 master accounts through. Well done, Scott. What were your scores there? That's fantastic. Any suggestion for the Albion 9? You've tried it straight, right side and left side, only eagles. Well, I've only dropped it on my SYB front 9 last night, so you can check that out there. And that was mid number -10, but my drive was right down to the end of the fairway. So I know that that's the reference point for that. There, I was trying to cobble it together. I went with 65. I should have gone with 70, even 80. Next time, we'll see what happens on 18, but I want to make sure that I get that. Yes, Heffy, there is a Tommy video, and if you don't want to watch a video about it, I think it's just in the, whatever they call the hub. Do they call it a hub? Whatever they call it, where they give you all the information that you never read. That's where you will read about it. All right. Can we drop 2? Can we drop 2? I'm starting to dislike this hole a great deal. A great deal. So, is anyone NMTing it? If you're NMTing it, please tell me what you're doing. Yo, thank you for that, Phil. No, you're talking to Scott, but I appreciate it anyway. And good luck to you this weekend, Scott, and everyone as well. I apologise that this is utterly wretched so far. That's how it goes sometimes, isn't it? Gonna have to investigate this this NMT. All right, little 1201, 79. Seven and 9. And a perfect. Short and left. Hit the fringe. Short and left. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Thank you for that, Cat Ramage. Amazing moderating. You see, these new moderators, they try so hard. It's so lovely. GC Iron, thank you for the good luck and welcome, my friend. NMT but not dropped it. Are you playing a similar way, Ken, with like 2 and full? 2 back full, right? KB Chef, Wayne Clark, yes, please. Struggling with 6 and followed Tony for the Alba. Amazing. Amazing. What's D-Mac saying that's funny, other than everything? I love that boy. Well, okay, so let's be aware that Ringers, the new streamer, the brand new streamer that we're all talking about, his content is not safe for work. When you post, Ringers, I would encourage you to post NSFW like you see on Jamie Blanco's stream, just so people of a sensitive disposition, to put it nicely, are not offended, and they can easily see that the content is adult in its nature. But you know what? Kyle, featured streamer of the week, he also has adult content. And you Ballinger hold 2 earlier today. That's a little booty. That's a little booty. I assume that was a great left, Scott, in order to take distance off, because usually you end up long here. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. There's been a few close ones. And then just that stupidity on hole 8 trying to get it through. No need. Take your birdie, get out of dodge. Here we missed right with more right spin than Jamie Blanco advised, but didn't look like threatening missing the rough like I did yesterday either. So I'm still going to play it that way because that seems to be the only way that I've dropped it so far. Righty ho! You swear you watched D-Mac haul that bad boy on hole 2, pulling 11.59 Ringers? Might well have been. My boy D-Mac does love himself an 11.59. Right. Do you know what? I really want to get this the long iron way that D-Mac does as well. Yeah. So we want 2 rings here. And we haven't got it, so I'm just gonna, yeah, just the tiniest little touch of power there, but nothing, nothing crazy. Felix Torres, hello to you. I hope you're having a lovely week and have a fabulous weekend ahead of you. Oh, where's that going? Perfect. Clive Milligan, thank you for the good luck. Man, I am talking non-stop. By the way, the Scottish Sniper Trifecta Challenge is in play this weekend. First person to make all 3 aces in the weekend round wins £10, dollars, or euros. Post will be up in the 19th, and that's for everyone. That's not a streamer's challenge. This is anyone making 3 aces in the weekend round needs to post the details of said accomplishment in the post that will be on the 19th hole on Facebook. And if you're not a member of the 19th hole on Facebook and you like this game, it makes absolutely no sense to me that those 2 things would be the case. So don't miss out on the 19th. Get on board with the 19th. It's just a bit more tail for a start. I'm going to go just a bit more up here just to allow room for the fact it's not fully down there. I haven't got enough rings, so I'll put a little bit of curl on, then I hit a great left. So total nonsense all over the place. Get up there on that shelf. Get up there on that shelf. Kimmy's doing the drying the nails dance, you know, or do you do the... Oh yeah, I know you. Right, so minus, what are we doing? Not minus, we're doing 0% elevation. Anywho, let's not get distracted by the nail stance, though it is fit. You drop the C and W word quite often. Well, I'm so sheltered, I don't even know what the W word is. Unless it's wanker, in which case I say it all the time. But we don't want to be C-bombing here at all. This ain't the place for that. Right, Ian Andrews, thank you so much for being here, my brother. 8, so this is, again, getting on for a heavier part of the wind here. And it always seems to be a 1-to-1 -2, which is what I might drop down to. I might go back to the Jamie method here of 1 and 3. Is it a little funnily bit there? So we'll see what 7-8 looks like down here in the dip. Oh sugar, it's going to be released from the right. But it's a perfect ball. Now, how's everything else looking? Dearie me, it was quite up there on the green side edge of the 5-minute. It was on the green side edge of the rough. So, whilst I'm making every effort to not miss the rough and bounce over like I did yesterday, it was nearly the case again. But it was a close one. Right, after this hole, we're going to play hole 4 and hopefully get a drop. If I get no drop, I need to have a word with myself when I'm taking Lady Kim into town. But if I get a drop, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. That was close. That was close. Right, so. Where are we at in the chat? Thank you for the best of luck, fellow Ian. Right, hole 4. Oh, man. Brent, I am well and truly smoked by these holes because I went for a stupid shot on 8 to try and get through to the last nubbin to set up the sniper rough bump, and all I set up was a Malibu 7 shot out of the left-hand bunker. And then the adjustment for the backspin thorn was actually okay, but I hit a great left, rendering it useless. Right. He ain't gonna quit, because I've already quit. Right, so we're gonna go to hole 4, and can we get this drop here with the Thor's Hammer 6 with 7-ish topspin and then the thorn? Even getting it set up, that is, I'm just going to change some things around here. I'm changing everything around. Man, this was the hole where it became apparent everything was not right. So I hope, Brett, sorry, Brent, I'm so sorry. I've got Brett's in here, I've got Brent's in here. Brent, I'm so sorry. I hope to be smoking up these holes very soon indeed. Shane, my boy, if anyone doesn't know Empowered Golf Clash Evolution, you are missing out on some Golf Clash treats, because the boy's a beast and he's playing various divisions and he is so good. He's lovely, and what a fine channel he has. That's all I have to say about that. Terry Martin, you've just done the maths and you'll be playing the weekend at 22. Sounds like some weird kind of maths to me, because I don't know what the sum is to get to the 22, but I trust your workings. The trifecta challenge is any player, any division. Yeah, $10, £10, €10. And if anyone here is yet to see a Tony Richardson £10 giveaway, they're usually pretty lively. The headrow's on, the sure sign, the lady's nearly there. Tony Richardson knows his stuff. This is an experienced man with the ladies. He's experienced, because I've already had the 5-minute warning, which of course means 10 minutes. But what Kimmy will wait to do is she'll wait for me to be ready before concluding her final 5 minutes. But as I'm only dropping her off, it matters not to me. It matters not to me. He's got through. He's okay, folks. Trevor's in the house. We got Wolfpack presents. We love it. Good to see you, buddy. Tell us how you're getting on. How you finding Master? Word around the campfire is it's pretty tricky, no? So most of 7 top with all the left allowed. Come back down here to 0 yards and let that ball guide go under the tree. 5-6 in adjustment. Stop pulling, for goodness sake. That's not what the doctor said to me. It's just my thoughts based on my experience. So, here we go. Here we go. Fit.
I'm ready.
She's fit. We've hit a perfect ball. Can we do it? One for Kimmy. One. Whoa, I don't like that angle. She's still doing the dance. She's still doing the dance. What yardage we got? Now we're talking. North of 350. This is what we want. Tony's a northerner. Tell you what, don't be giving it that, Wayne Clark. No, my boy Tony's given more away on this channel than anyone else, and that's a fact. No, I tell you, it would nearly be a fact, other than the incredible generosity of AJ when Mario Man sponsored the 2000 sub giveaway. But apart from Mario Man and his incredible sponsorship of the 2000 sub giveaway, Tony Richardson has given away more on this channel than anyone else, which is wonderful, because it's not expected and it's just one of those lovely little things, and it gets everyone all hyped, super hyped. Can we see 2 eagles here? Save you thinking, who's this chump? We can actually come back thinking that we might see some more drops. Believe me, I won these medals. I won them. And I'm not some imposter. Oh. I'm not an imposter, I tell you! Come on now. Have we got the 0 spin angle? That's what we want to know. We do. We've got 0 spin angle, and oh my gosh, we are going to use it. Kimmy, you smell delicious. She smells delicious. Most of that max number. perfect ball? That's the question. We can. Is it going to drop? Looks like a good angle. No! That's the way it's gone today. So, that's the story of the round. That's why we're heading towards, if I'm lucky, a 21 under. Tell me about it, Kazza. So, I've given you zero confidence there is anything to come back for later. But listen to me. Hit the bell if you can stomach any more of this. Morte, the Nightbot's had you. The Nightbot has had you. Too much caps. Right, so if you can stomach any more, I'll be back later. And when I say later, I mean not very long at all. Maybe in the next hour. So hopefully see you there. Thanks for joining in for this first part of the hack. Sorry it was so wretched. Absolutely nothing doing. Nothing doing. Oh my gosh. 13 holes in and nothing doing. Gosh darn it. Alright, so thanks again. I'll see you on the next one, and much love to y'all. Bye bye now.